We interrupt our programming to bring you the following special report.
The Ryan Report.
Whatever opinion they had ain't gonna change nothing I'm doing.
What was the story he told? Because I was there.
It's time for the Ryan Report.
It's like Jay-Z, all eyes on us.
On the People Station, V103.
It is your Ryan Report right here on the People Station, V103, and it's being brought to you by...
Backstabbers. It's being brought to you by McDonald's. Why don't you start your day with 2 sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, or try 1 breakfast sandwich and a medium drink for only $3 of your choice at participating McDonald's, and I am loving it.
A dancer known for her work with Chris Brown, Britney Spears, and from the VH1 show Hit the Floor, has died in an apparent murder-suicide. Stephanie Mosley was killed by her rapper boyfriend Earl Hayes, and Floyd Mayweather may have witnessed it all on FaceTime. This happened early yesterday morning. They're saying that this young man who was signed to the Money Team as a rapper, he and this woman broke up, and she started seeing Trey Songz.
Right.
He never got over that, and their relationship was very, very on again, off again. But apparently he called Floyd Mayweather yesterday morning saying he was going to take her life and was on FaceTime with Floyd. Floyd tried to talk him out of it. Floyd saw all of this happening, and he actually murdered the woman and then turned the gun on himself. Trey Songz put on Twitter, R.I.P. baby girl, once an angel on earth, now watching over us from heaven. You'll be missed but never forgotten. Love. Just crazy saying that he could never get over the fact that she messed around with Trey Songz and they were supposed to be together. I mean, in this culture, you know, I'm sure that people probably brought it up, but it was an awful thing to have happen. And you got to always watch when 50 puts something, because always something like some subliminal shade in there. 50 posted on his Instagram, R.I.P. Hayes, Floyd, you are my little brother. All I can think about is what you said to me upstairs. Don't you ever do nothing to yourself, no matter what, champ. We could fall out and fight or whatever, but I don't want to see you go out like that. Weird.
Why is he telling him that?
Weird.
Maybe Floyd has said something. You know, just because people have money don't mean that they're very happy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, but him, it's always something subliminal with
right,
50.
but maybe he's had a conversation with him before, and Floyd has probably said, you know what, I'm not happy with my life, and it doesn't matter how much money you have or how many material things you have. He's probably not in a happy place.
All right, let's move on to 2 interviews that have people going, what? Wait, what? André 3000 just completed a successful tour. He wore those jumpsuits on stage every show with that wig, and always the jumpsuit had some kind of saying on it. They're on display right now in Miami at SCAD, and André said basically he sold out. In an interview with Fader magazine, he said he wrote those messages on because he really didn't want to do the tour. Here's a quote from André 3000.
Whoa.
He says, I felt weird about going on stage and doing it again. I felt like people would be like, y'all are doing all these festivals. Y'all are just doing it for money. And I felt like a sellout, honestly. So I was like, well, if I'm in on the joke, I'll feel cool about it. He said it was a decision. I'm 39. I got a 17-year-old kid, and I got to support certain things. My partner, Big Boy, is like, this is a great thing for all of us. So I felt like there was a certain sellout in a way because I didn't want to do it. I knew I was doing it for a reason. So maybe if I'm telling people I am selling out, then it's not as bad as pretending. It's being honest about it. I mean, I did these songs when I was 17, and I'm out here peddling them now, but it's the honest thing. That's what it is.
See, it's going back to how people feel inside.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
And who would have ever thought that he would think like that?
Wow.
Somebody on that level. That's what I'm telling you. A lot of these people, man, they're not happy in their own skin.
To Rolling Stone and Young Thug.
Oh, Lord.
Young Thug talking to Rolling Stone saying growing up, he was one of 11 siblings living with their parents in a housing project that was later demolished by the city. One of his brothers is doing time right now for murder, and another was shot to death when he was in elementary school. Thug says, I was in the streets at 8, 9 years old. I was going to school, so my dad and mom would keep buying me clothes, but when I got out, I did what I wanted to do, fighting all kinds of stuff. A few years later, after a dispute over his antics in the classroom, he got kicked out of middle school. He said, I broke my teacher's arm, took him out. He spent the next 4 years in a harsh juvenile detention program, 7 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon. No windows or nothing like a real jail. Lot of punishment. I didn't do nothing in there but gamble, smoke, and have sex.
Wow.
And juvenile. That's in the Rolling Stone magazine, and it's everywhere.
And for parents that don't know who that is, that's the guy that sings, "Live this here lifestyle."
724. Rolling Stone, Young Thug. Wow. V103.